Let's deal with this bullshit. What's this guy say? Delusional. If quality women approved of you dudes, you wouldn't be so bitter and angry towards them. Never pandered, never follow, always selected. So this motherfucker with the Jerry curl, never pandered, always selected, right? So I think that shit's hilarious, bro. Like these, I call them panda bears, right? Because these are dudes that, if we sat down and had a real conversation, I would find one or two things to be true. Either A, they're completely disingenuous, right? Meaning that they're lying and they know it. Or B, they're incapable of real meaningful conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like, you had these men who are have the feminine mindset, so they don't use logic, reason, rationale as a buffer or litmus test for their thinking. And so guys who are like that, I avoid them just like I do like ratchet ass hood rat chicks, right? So like this dude I normally wouldn't respond to, but I think it's important not just for us to talk about what's going on with our women, but the men who have been affected by a complete lack of a masculine frame, right? So here you got a guy that is saying that the reason that black men are speaking up about this isn't because we want to try to do anything to save the community, isn't because we're trying to speak to young men to keep them from having children outside of wedlock and understanding the importance of that, isn't because we're trying to speak to young women who haven't made the mistake yet that we're trying to keep from out of wedlock, and it isn't to try to secure the black male image from black women who have been bashing us and shit for the last 50 years, spouting this narrative that we as a group, that black men are having children outside of wedlock and having sex and leaving because we all low drug dealers and drug addicts and everybody got arrested during the 80s and the crack epidemic and all of that shit. The problem's isn't that we're trying to correct and lead. The problem is that we can't get women. I can't get women, right? You know, I think that's fucking stupid. Obviously, I don't have a problem with getting women, you know, at all. I do well with them, you know, and all of that shit. But dudes like this, these men, I don't know who follows or listens to motherfuckers like this. I don't. It's ridiculous. You shut the fuck up.